Tanvi Bhatt. Tanvi is best known as a pioneer of personal branding in India. As the founder and CEO of Tanvi Bhatt International, she empowers leaders to become thought leaders and thought leaders to become icons by helping them transform their ideas into legacies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tanvi Bhatt.
Good afternoon, everyone. We all know that life is a magical boomerang. What we give, we get, and how. And this we lovingly call as karma. How many of y'all believe in karma? Okay. How many of y'all have experienced karma in your lives? Okay. Interesting one. How many of y'all have experienced karma in your careers? Nobody. Believe it or not, career karma is absolutely real. It does not matter how old or young you are, how high up or down the corporate ladder you are. You start building your career karma right from the day zero of your careers. Think of your career karma as a beautiful symphony of your thought leadership and your karmic leadership. And this is what defines the core of your personal brand. Let's take a moment to explore these ideas better. Your thought leadership is your core value proposition that you bring on the table. It's your unique selling promise. Okay? Your karmic leadership is what you strategically decide to do with your thought leadership for the greater good as you progress in the journey of leadership and life. Now, the more you employ your thought leadership and your karmic leadership throughout your life and career, richer will be your career karma. Simply put, your career karma is the net effect of everything you do throughout your career while giving back to the world as you enrich your own. Over the last 10 years, I have studied the career graphs and life legacies of some of the most influential thought leaders across the world. And I have come to identify 7 simple rules that they all live by to have built extraordinary career karmas in one single lifetime. I call these laws the 7 laws of KARMAnomics, which, when lived by, will help you build invaluable influence for the brand called you. Let's look at these laws. Law number 1, inspire yourself first. As Rumi said, what you seek is seeking you. Unfortunately, we often forget this while we hunt for external inspiration to do more and be more. No amount of external inspiration has the power to move you like the one awaiting deliverance right within your soul. So, fall in love with yourself first. Respect your dreams first. Getting inspired first thing every morning is mandatory because unless you are brimming with love, dreams, and inspired ideas, how will you possibly pass it on? So, every morning when you wake up, ask yourself just one question. What is it that I want to do and become as I grow every single day? The answer to this question can arise only from the depths of your own soul. And when it does, allow yourself to paint a beautiful, vivid picture of that desire and will it to life. Give yourself the permission to paint yourself a brand new picture every single morning and go ahead and become a million more things than the stereotypes this world has defined for you. Law number 2, ignite the fire within. Your passion, the passion in your heart, is a poetic ode to the fire in your soul. So, juicing it well. Only when you're burning bright from inside out will you be able to spread the warmth and light to illuminate your world. Only when you find that dream worth burning for will you put those dreams on fire and light up the midnight sky. Ask yourself, what is it that I cared so deeply about to move mountains? To stand up, speak up, and usher in a revolution to change the game forever. Allow your passion to consume you, to become you, to celebrate you, such that the story that you will end up writing is written with the glorious ashes of career karma this world has seen not. Law number 3, imagine newer worlds. When you dream, imagine a future that will laud you for your courage, conviction, and commitment. Every thought leader is seduced by the possibilities of a better tomorrow. He will quote multiple ideas and woo them into reality with his passion and perseverance. Ask yourself, what is it that I can do today that nobody else is thinking or doing? And by doing that, how will I transform my industry? How will I disrupt the mundane present? And how will I make this world a better place? Remember, if your soul can inspire it, your mind can imagine it, your life will 100% manifest it in conspiracy with your career karma. Law number 4, innovate for distinction. Innovation is a love child between imagination and inquisitiveness. And when the twain meet, impossible becomes nothing. Innovation need not be all rocket science and moon habitation worthy. It can be a newer, better, faster, cheaper, cleaner, greener, or a healthier way to disrupt your industry. But disrupt, it must. Ask yourself, what is that one problem or challenge of my industry that I can contribute to? What is it that my customers, clients, community will need 3 years from now to be more successful or healthy or happy? Ask yourself, what is it that I can combine of my knowledge, passion, areas of interest, expertise from diverse industries and create a brand new product, service, offering, or a way of life? Innovation is the purest form of thought leadership because it emerges from your power to envision the day after tomorrow, today, and lead the world towards it. Not everybody can do that. And those few who do innovate at any scale possible get celebrated as the harbingers of growth and change for humanity. Remember, there is no higher career karma than advancing humanity. Law number 5, illuminate your world. With great knowledge comes great responsibility, the responsibility to share your wisdom with the world. Yes, of course, we do know that silence is golden, but knowledge is priceless and allows knowledge not shared, sadly becomes absolutely worthless. As a torchbearer of the profound knowledge and wisdom amassed in the journey of life, it becomes your moral responsibility to pass it on, to enlighten the next generation of leaders and dreamers to live their dreams. And remember, this is one of the most noble things you can do as a thought leader because someone somewhere out there is tracing a journey similar to yours. And you have to be that guardian in their life. Then sit back, relax, and watch your karma illuminate your own life with the power of 1,000,000 suns of the universe. Law number 6, influence a revolution. Every big idea is first ridiculed, then opposed, then rejected before being celebrated. As a thought leader, you have the unique mettle to influence an entire generation to adopt your crazy idea without the proof of change just yet. As a thought leader, what you really have to influence is this resistance to change. And what better era to be in than the social media age, which empowers you to dish out a smorgasbord of valuable content to inspire, influence, and impact your tribe's traditional thoughts and tastes until that big fat idea becomes palatable as well as profitable for them. As a thought leader, you are in the business of transcendence. Transcendence of thought, of habit, of behavior, but most importantly, of karma. And finally, law number 7, impact with a legacy. Every legacy begins with a dream that becomes an inspiration that influences change, an impactful change that gets celebrated as a legacy. Nothing is immortal but knowledge. Today, our generation is a beautiful legacy of generations-long legacies of knowledge, wisdom, and culture deeply ingrained in our DNA as well as our consciousness. Come to think of it, what else is the purpose of our being here? But to dream, to dent, and to disrupt the universe with a legacy that truly defines the future of our history. Come to think of it, what would you rather measure your life by? An average human has approximately 70 years or give or take 25,000 days to live. In this titanic journey of life, would you have rather lived for just 25,000 days or have built a legacy that will outlive you for another 25,000 days? From this perspective, at least my choice is absolutely simple. I choose to outlive my life. I choose to build a legacy of 1,000,000 more dreamers whom I may embolden to build 1,000,000 more legacies. So, ask yourself, what is the true essence of an iconic personal brand which will outlive me? The true essence of an iconic personal brand that truly outlives you long after those 25,000 days is nothing but your influence. The only question you need to ask yourself today is, how will I outlive my own life? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Tanvi.